Happy Wednesday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for you guys for this week. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Happy spring equinox to all of you that are in the northern hemisphere, and I guess it's fall equinox for those of you who are in the southern hemisphere. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, and sharing my channel and my Facebook pages. For all your wonderful, loving messages, and all your comments and feedback. You guys are fantastic, and I couldn't do what I do without you all. So thank you, and I honor you all. So I want to start today talking a little bit about something that I've been going through. And I figure if it's something that's coming up with me, it might be coming up with the rest of the collective. So last week I talked about balance and integration and putting together fragmented parts of ourselves. And I've been kind of struggling in trying to figure out who I am. You know, everybody, we go through this journey and, you know, we become awakened and we find out we're a twin flame, and we find out that we're light workers, and then we start finding things out about our past lives. And, you know, I was this in a past life. I was a wizard. I was a shaman. I was a healer. I was part of Isis. I was this. I was that. I'm an angelic being. Oh my God, like we have all these pieces of ourselves. And I've been sitting here going like, well, who the hell am I actually? And how do I integrate all these pieces of who I was into who I am now? And how do you step into that, into yourself, into your authentic self truly? And this has been a real struggle, and I think that, you know, I'm not the only one going through this right now. So where do we start? Okay, well, who are we? Does it really matter who we used to be? We are who we are now. We have all these beautiful gifts and abilities and insights and talents, and we all hold these pieces of the puzzle. But does it really matter who we used to be? We are divine souls. That's who we are. We were created in the likeness of the divine to come here with a specific mission and job. And it's a job we chose. You know, our souls chose this shit, so there isn't any quitting. You know, we can't quit. This is our mission. We are love workers. You know, we are not just light workers. We are actual love workers. And truly our mission is to spread love, to spread unconditional love. And it doesn't matter how we go about doing that. It doesn't matter who we were in a past lifetime. What matters is who we are now. And stepping into that power of the now and who we're supposed to be is who we are. You know, and not underestimating or fearing our gifts and our mission, and not downsizing ourselves to be small. You know, for me personally, you know, I always have referred to myself as sort of like Jenny from the block. Like, I'm just a mom, a single mom with 2 kids who lives in South Florida. Like, who am I to tell anybody what to do? But you know what? There is more to it. And by me seeing myself in that way of just a small person, I kind of like devalue who I really am and what's in my heart and my soul. And I know inside of me that I am a divine soul. And I know was brought here or sent here or chose to be here to spread love and compassion to humanity, to help people. And that's the focus that I think we all start to get away from on this twin flame journey, is we get so wrapped up in our twins and this union and this place of love that we want in this physical world with another person, that we start to cloud our own minds in what our bigger goal here really is. So part of us, you know, we do this for fear. We do this for so many reasons. And for me, it was fear. You know, recently, back about, I don't know, a little over a month ago, I realized that there was still a part of me that was almost a little afraid of my spiritual side. And it was funny because I saw that reflection from my twin, because my twin basically said to me, like, yo, babe, I don't buy into all this spiritual stuff that, I don't feel that stuff, and I don't, and you need to be with somebody who is more spiritual like you are. And I'm like, wow, what the hell is that all about? Like, where's that fear of my spirituality coming from? Through him. And I went, okay, I got to look at myself now, really look at myself. And I realized that I wasn't stepping into my full embodiment of who I am as Christine, as Shamama, as whatever you guys want to call me. And I needed to be completely okay with my spirituality and what my soul knew to be true and authentic. So in doing that, I had to face fears of failure, of who am I to tell anybody else what to do or to lead or to teach, or to be a support system for the collective. And I realized, who I am is my heart, my soul. And that's the place where I want all of you to try to really focus on getting to. Just not worrying about who you were or who you're supposed to be, and just be who you are. Be that love worker. Be that light angelic being. And it goes beyond just being an angelic being. It's not even about, am I an angel? Am I a twin? Am I a blue ray? Am I a purple ray? Whatever. It doesn't friggin' matter. We are here to bring love and spread love and touch people's lives. And that's what our mission is. And as long as you do that and work your magic by example, live it, speak it, make it your truth, embody it fully in everything you think and say and do. And I feel like that sometimes we lose touch of that because we get so wrapped up in our twin. Almost like worrying about our twin clouds our intuition, clouds our insight, clouds our self-reflection. Clouds are part of our journey. So as much as we want to be with our twins and want that experience of that true love that we feel for them, it's about that true love that we feel. And it doesn't matter if it's for them or for a soul member of our tribe or for anyone else. It's what we're meant to do for humanity. We are meant to spread our love and light and help anybody we can along the way, even if it's something as small as smiling and saying hi to someone in a grocery store. That adds to people's lives, and living by example, being gentle with ourselves, showing people how being good to ourselves is so important, how living in our soul truth, really following our passions every day in our life, is what's going to lead the collective, is what's going to lead humanity into this new place of awakening. Part of that also, I want to say, has to do with, I said about being gentle with ourselves, treating ourselves good, treating ourselves like the divine beings that we are, nourishing our bodies, nourishing our minds, just really putting our thoughts together in alignment with our hearts, being on the same page within ourselves, not being scared of what's going to happen, not worrying about what's going to happen. Because if we live in the present moment, all we know is love now. And I feel like sometimes that's where we forget to stay focused. So I hope this message makes sense to you guys. I know there was so much more that I really felt like I needed to say, but I don't really I think this is it. I think this is what you guys needed to hear. I know it's what I needed to say. And I know this message isn't going to resonate with everybody. So those of you who it does resonate with, take what you get. Those of you it doesn't resonate with, just take the seed, carry it with you, and see where that can fall into your life and play into how you're living and where your focus lies. And are you truly sharing the love? Take that love you feel for your twin and disperse that around everybody, everyone, and everything you do. Go into every day from a place of love and gratitude, and really step into your power of who you are, and know that, again, our souls chose this. We chose this mission. We chose this life. It's time for us to step into it in our fullest abilities. And I honor myself in knowing that, no, I'm not just this single mom from South Florida, that I am truly, I've got love and light to offer. And that's why I do what I do. And I love the fact that that you guys are so on board with really wanting to share your gifts and step out into what you're meant to do. But what you're meant to do is show your love. Share your love with everybody. Don't worry about how you do it. Just do it. Isn't that what Nike says? Just do it. Yeah, I see like the little swoosh thing going. Okay, anyway, whatever. Just do it. Just do it. Step into you. Stop being afraid of your spiritual side or any of it. Just embrace it all. Even embrace your fears. Anytime you get scared, look at it. Say, what is this coming from? What am I afraid of? Am I judging myself? Where am I judging myself? Why can't I be my authentic self? We have to love ourselves first, and that's where it starts. So love for God, love for ourselves, and love for everyone else, including our twin. And that's how we make things change. That's how we make the energy shift. So you guys, I hope this message helps. I did not do a full reading for today. What I am going to do is I'm going to pull a Rumi card, because that is what I was feeling needed to be shared today. So I've got my Rumi Oracle deck. Here's the box, you guys, by Alana Fairchild. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I don't use it that often because the messages are very long, but I felt like since I was just kind of chatting on this video mostly and not doing a full reading, that this was the right deck to use for today. I'm going to ask for one divine message that will be pertinent and insightful to all of us, to help us reflect on that which we need. There's a whole clump of cards that fell out, guys, so I'm not gonna. Okay, one message that can really guide the twins and the whole collective today and help us step into our authentic selves, to who we are supposed to be, and not be afraid of that. Okay, and what do we got? Let's see. The all-encompassing hand, number 20. Okay, so there's the card, you guys. It's beautiful, like all Rumi's cards. Oops, and I forgot to show off my phone. Hang on, guys, sorry. Okay, wow, and this card is so beautiful. And I see, okay, never mind. Let's go to the book. Let's go to the book, you guys, because I see so many beautiful things in this card, and the energy from this card is super powerful, and I don't know what this card is about. I've actually never pulled this card from the Rumi deck. But I kind of see, like, going back to the picture, I kind of see, like, the Divine Mother, and it's like the couple, like the pairing, but it's like, it feels to me like it's the mother, it's the love, it's the compassion, it's this divine feminine embracing everything around. So, all right, let's see what we've got. Okay, the all-encompassing hand. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath, I feel my heart is beating with yours. In your joy, I am exuberant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. If you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and taste the sweetness of love on your lips. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred grasp pulses with love divine, and there is one hand holding and held, one being loving and loved. Though we may appear by less ecstatic angels to be two, the love that gives us this handfast beloved is so powerful we could spin the entire universe upon its axis, and still our hands would be joined, gently and yet endearingly, in unfailing love and sublime friendship. Perhaps you are in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you have been feeling somewhat alone on your path, or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart, and speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness that can foster in the heart. With no other to bear witness to your life experience, you may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt need be. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more, and this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It is time to let it be and to open up to the touch of grace. This oracle comes to you as a hand of the divine. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitation upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow that divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn away. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to you gently. Wipe away tears of the past. It will deftly unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from giving and receiving according to your worth, which is incontestable and without limit. The divine hand will reach for you in through your meditations, your sleep, and your prayers. It will reach for you through life circumstances, through smiles or hugs you will receive from another, or the touch of another human being. It will reach you through the song of a bird, the falling of leaves, the soft fur of a beloved pet, through song lyrics that seem to speak what you are feeling deep inside, or the colorful dress of the stranger across the street who catches your eye and makes you smile. The divine hand is reaching for you now through this oracle. Yes, says the great beloved, I am reaching for you. Yes, I know you. You are my own. I would never abandon you. Perhaps you have turned from me unknowingly, forgotten how much I love you, because the world is in a forgotten daze too, and ignores the caress of the breeze, the joyful acknowledgement of every sunrise, and the reverence made radiant in every sunset. Life is the touch bestowed by my hand. Shall you receive me? Let me love you. Let me restore your soul and remind you that there is nothing to fear now. Come lay down your weapons and your fear for this moment. Quit using that mouth to cry for war or to cry in despair. Bring yourself to my table and use that mouth to taste some bold and rich wine instead. Enjoy with me in this moment the unbreakable bond that lies between us. Allow me to bring the cup of wine to your lips. Behind your head, so gently, lies my all-encompassing hand. Know the peace of my love so deeply Okay, try that again. Know the peace of my love so deeply can it register with you now that you shall never again forget it. This oracle comes with a particular message. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you may feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hand of grace. All can be solved, all can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful possible outcome. You are asked to pray using this sacred honoring ritual and to do so with conviction. The divine has this situation in hand, and all is unfolding as it should be. Ask for help each day by saying, I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. Okay, I think that's all that I am going to read from this. Yeah. So what I wanted everyone to kind of take out of this is truly the fact that the divine does have everything in hand. The worries, the fears, the torment, the despair, the sadness that we feel, we can let it go. We can truly let it go when we stay in our place of love. So when we feel separated from our twin, when we feel all of this pain and anguish, focus back on who we are. Focus back on the fact that God has us. The divine has their hand on our shoulder to lead us through any of our struggles. And really just let that love shine. Let that love shine out. Don't be afraid, embrace it all and truly step into your authentic truth, you guys. So with that, I want to tell everybody to just have a beautiful week. I definitely think that I'm feeling that I'm going to do another video maybe around Friday or Saturday, because I know that there's a reading that does need to be shared with you guys. It's just not time for that yet. So blessing you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful week, you guys. Sending so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings, always, beautiful souls. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.